Hi there.
Hi, welcome to the Cheesecake Girl. How can I help you?
I'm Matt. We talked on the phone about your Bourbon Pecan Cheesecake with Milligan's maple syrup. We're gonna go over that today.
Let's do it.
Let's go. So, Samantha, can you take us through how you go about throwing things around on your table and how you go about making the cheesecake that you feature at High Banks Distillery with Milligan's maple syrup?
Absolutely. It's called the Whiskey War Cheesecake, and it starts with a graham cracker crumb, sugar, toasted pecans here. Then you add in melted butter. And this is our crust.
So when you developed this recipe, did they approach you with Whiskey War and challenge you to come up with an idea?
Exactly. And they did their State House gin as well. They're like, can you do something with this? So we do a lemon drop cheesecake for them also.
Very cool.
Yeah.
You clearly feature local ingredients.
Yes. Anything we can get local, we try to, as long as it's obviously like cost effective.
Exactly.
Okay, then you're gonna pour the crust in here. Spread it out, push it down. Step one. Cool, we've got cream cheese in here. Sugar, best ingredient.
Sugar, sugar, sugar.
Let that go for a minute. You add a little bit of flour. A lot of people think that cheesecakes are gluten-free if you just don't eat the crust. But we add flour to our batter. Some people don't, but I feel like those cheesecakes are a bit more like gelatinous. Do you know what I mean? Gelatinous.
Yeah, you got a little bit more dense.
Yeah. Ours is like
structure,
definitely New York style. It's like thick, creamy.
So how'd you land on your personal style of cheesecake? How'd you get here?
It's the one that tasted the best.
It's the one that tasted the best?
But like this business wasn't like a business plan.
It just happened.
Like I just liked making cheesecake, and like when I started making it for friends and family, I tried a couple recipes, and I remember my parents were like, not this one.
You gotta love the honest family opinions.
It's the only place you get honesty.
It's true.
So I started tweaking it a little bit, and then I remember I made a key lime cheesecake for them to take to picnic with the pops, and they were like, this is the money.
This is the best thing I've ever eaten.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and add our sour cream. This is like our base, is what I guess you can call it. So then this is a mixture of the High Bank Whiskey War and vanilla.
Okay.
Oh, can you get me a tablespoon
Absolutely.
from over there? Thank you. Can you crack an egg one-handed?
Yes.
Show me. No shell.
No shell? Whoop, whoop.
I can't do that. I'm not that confident.
I was not confident when I did it. I thought for sure I was gonna get clowned on.
Then we'll do one yolk. Sugar, flour, salt, vanilla, sour cream. Yeah.
Are you just trying to get the egg incorporated?
Yeah.
You don't want to work it too much?
No. Kind of scrape it down and make sure about all the edges, and then we'll hand mix in the maple syrup. Okay, glove me.
So what's your absolute favorite flavor that you ever created?
I really like the blueberry donut.
Blueberry donut?
We have right now, we work with a little donut factory and use their blueberry cake donuts and put like a pound of blueberry donuts in the middle of a cheesecake. I really like peanut butter pie.
Oh, wow.
Or chocolate pie, anything with an Oreo crust. Okay, which maple syrup do you want me to use?
Why don't we use this?
Is that the bourbon?
Bourbon
Perfect,
barrel.
that's what we use. I didn't know if both of them were that way. Okay.
So why did you choose Milligans?
So I actually met Kevin when he was selling maple syrup to Sunny Street Cafe.
Okay.
I used to bake out of there. That's where I baked before I had a kitchen. I grew up with the owners. I went to church with their family. And I was sitting at the breakfast bar one day having coffee, and he came in selling maple syrup to Earl, the owner. And Earl was like, he's just one of the nicest guys.
Yes.
And so when I needed maple syrup, I went to Kevin.
It's a wonderful story. We're still using Sunny Street. We use it we use it to make our trail mix right now. Earl is a really nice guy.
He's great. And I think,
That is really pretty.
yeah.
So what does 2025 and beyond hold for you and the Cheesecake Girl? Do you have grandiose plans?
We are moving a couple locations around. More to come on that.
That's exciting.
But yeah, it's like all good things.
What's the next theme day that we should be looking for?
Girl Scout cookie theme weekend.
Do you do a samosa one?
Oh yeah, Samoa.
Samoa, I'm sorry.
Samosa is a Somalian food.
I know, it's delicious too.
It is. And then, let's see, Girl Scout Day weekend, then Cheesecake Madness, the whole month of March. We do like a bracket, people submit their flavors. It's really fun. We get into it, like we seed the flavors. It's like really intense. And then...
Do you actually, at the end, do you actually bake them?
Yeah, so the Elite 8, we bake. And we like work up the flavors, put them at all locations so people can come in and taste them. Then when we get to the Final Four, we put together like Final Four boxes for people with a bracket to fill out and everything. And that's always fun. And then I get like a trophy for the winner
That's
with like a cake on.
That's
It's
super
cute.
fun.
Yeah. Then we put it in the oven. We put foil on top of it so that the top doesn't burn. We take the foil off when there's like 10, 15 minutes left. All right, so made this yesterday. After you put it in the oven for an hour, you have to take it out, let it sit at room temp for like 30 minutes. Then you put it in the fridge for 6 to 8 hours, and then you're at this step. So take it out of the pan. And then this is our maple pecan buttercream. So we don't put the whiskey war in this because obviously then it would have alcohol. But it's got Milligans in it and then also toasted pecans and lots of butter.
lots of butter.
Sugar. Can you hand me a, what's that thing called? Like a straight edge, you know what I'm talking about.
Palette knife?
No, no, that.
Spatula?
Thank you.
What is that, a
do you
palette
call
knife?
this?
Palette knife. Offset spatula.
Queen. Then
Now, when you're going about cutting a cheesecake, or actually any cake with frosting in it, how do you go about doing it so it like looks really pretty?
yeah, always keep a hot knife and wipe it off between every cut.
Every cut.
Every cut. A bourbon caramel drizzle. And toasted pecans around the edges. All right.
All right. Okay, that looks great. So smooth. Cheers.
Cheers.
Really good.
Get it at High Bank.
You can taste the whiskey, the maple. Oh, it's complex, it's delicious. It's really smooth.
Goes really good with bourbon.
What doesn't go well with bourbon?
So true.
Thank you, Samantha.
Yeah.
just gonna go for another bite.
Go ahead.
It's really good. You're happy with the tip.